everybody, it's Lori here today to usher the new year in with a Empties video to go over what I've been burning, melting, using, whatever the case might be at the end of 2020. So let's jump into this, but before we do that, I want to welcome you if you're new to the channel. I hope you decide to subscribe down below if this is the kind of content that you like and are interested in. I do a lot of candle reviews, wax hauls, Bath and Body Works items, all kinds of fun stuff, so I hope you decide to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I also want to welcome you back if you're a returning subscriber or viewer. I'm so glad to have you as a part of the channel. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. I have quite a few candles here. Just when I thought that I hadn't burned through a lot of candles, I started pulling all these out and I was like, whoa. At least it seems like a lot to me, at least at this point, because I have reviewed so many candles that I tend to forget that I have burned through some other ones. You know, I have a lot of half-burned candles. So it's you know, I feel kind of accomplished here. So let's jump into that. Okay, so I have this warm apple pie that I got with this wax here. The scent notes on this were baked Granny Smith apple, melted brown sugar, flaky homemade crust. This was excellent. Yeah, I would totally buy this again. Their pie crust is just excellent, yummy, delicious. Kicking myself for not getting more of these. So this will definitely be a repurchase. I went through an apple weather. Scent notes on this. Wax in there. Apple weather were fresh farm stand apples, lavender leaves, and cinnamon bark. This is just a bright, juicy, delicious apple. It felt like I was eating an apple while walking through the woods on a cool fall day. Absolutely is a repurchase. I actually grabbed 2 more of these when I found these for semi-annual sale. Did an exchange and grabbed these for next year in case it doesn't come back. Highly recommend that one. I also burned through this Vampire Blood. This was with the reddish wax. Love that. Blood Red Strawberry, Midnight Blooming Jasmine, and Dark Transylvanian Plum. Oh, this is so good. This is really kind of like a strawberry type of scent to me. You get a little bit of the plum in there. It's really not very floral if you're concerned about that. I love this. I have 1 more of these that I purchased back in the fall, so I'm going to hang on to this. This does tend to come back, so I will probably grab at least 1 more next year because then I'll have 2 in my collection. But yes, I would highly recommend that one as well. I went through this pumpkin apple. Love the colored wax on that one. This says red delicious apple, fall pumpkin, and fresh ground cinnamon along with clove buds. This one I, strangely enough, was able to get one on Candle Day. It was not in this jar style, so it was the clear, clear glass type. And I got it on Candle Day and was expecting to take it back, but I actually really like it on Cold Sniff. It smelled a little bit different than this one, so I don't know. I feel like I got a dud with this. It was really not very strong at all, and I was really disappointed. So I'm going to give that another try in the fall and see how I feel about it because so many people rave about it. I felt like, what is wrong with my nose? I don't know if I just got a dud. So we're going to give it 1 more try next year and see. Maybe it's just not the candle for me. I don't know. Could be. But anyway, this one, this was not, it was kind of a dud. So I don't know. We'll see next year, see how that goes. Otherwise, I'm not so sure about it. I have this Harvest Gathering here. This one says fresh picked apple, autumn berries, and clove buds. Wax there. This smells like a Michael's Craft Store to me. Absolutely awesome. I have it in I have another one of these that I can burn. It's in the Thankful jar. I didn't burn that this year. I was going to and just didn't get around to it, so I will hang on to that next year. That will be a purchase, I think, once a year. Maybe I'll burn 1 a year and I think I really enjoyed it. I just don't know that that's hoard worthy, but it was lovely, and I really enjoyed burning through that one. Next one, I just finished up this single wick of the Vampire Blood with the dark wax. I just finished that up the other day, actually. Same thing, it's the Blood Red Strawberry, Midnight Blooming Jasmine, and Dark Transylvanian Plum. I really, really liked this. I didn't have very much left, so I wanted to finish up, use that up. I do have one other single wick of this for next year, so happy about that. I forgot all about this one. Which I don't know if that bodes well for what I thought about it or not, but this was the pumpkin cookie dough. But you can see there's still some wax remaining on this, and see how dark that is? I just couldn't. It smelled so burned. At that point, I couldn't burn it anymore. It says homemade cookie dough, creamy pumpkin, and cinnamon sugar. It was lovely right up until about the halfway point. And then once it got below that, this wax started to get really dirty and schmutzy. I mean, I trimmed the wicks and it's still, you know, it's a lot of soot in the wax. So I don't know. I liked the fragrance of this, but probably not enough to get this one again, just based on how much wax I feel like I'm wasting on this particular candle. So that was kind of a bummer. Okay, so I only got through one of my beloved pink fairy gumdrops this year. Got that there, kind of put itself out, and so you can see that burned itself out kind of funny at the bottom. This is sparkling sugared berries, pink cotton candy, and sprinkle of fairy dust. To me, this just doesn't scream, you know, winter or the holidays to me. I can burn this at any time of the year, and I will, believe me. You know, I can just put it in a candle sleeve and nobody will know the difference. I believe Be Mine is coming out for Valentine's Day. It could be out in some stores already. I've heard that's a watered down version. I will be picking up one just to see. I want to compare, because this is my favorite candle of Bath & Body Works for the holiday. I mean, I love the apple scents, but this one was my favorite. I absolutely love it. And I think it's because, you know, I feel like I could burn this all year. I only got through one. I was burning through another one here and there in between reviews. So I will be pulling that out here and there and enjoying it. But yeah, 100%, this is hoard worthy. My #1 candle of 2020. Love this one. So speaking of candles that I loved, we have this sweet cranberry pie in the dark wax here. I really enjoyed this one. It's a really hot, fast burner. It says tart cranberries, brown sugar, and chopped walnuts along with a flaky pie crust. So this is the same pie crust that you get in the warm apple pie. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. It has a little bit of a burned smell now. You have to trim these wicks, keep them trimmed. It's, like I said, hot, fast burner. Keep an eye on it. If it starts to get sooty or mushroom tops, you know, put it out, let it cool, cut the, you know, cut the wicks on this down and then start again. But yeah, 100% would buy that again. I have quite a few in my collection now. I picked up from Candle Day. Love it, yummy. Speaking of love and love and love it, Mary Madeline cookie. I love this one. You can see how schmutzy that wax is. Yikes. So this one says baked Madeline cookies, spiced almond and sweet orange along with toasted coconut. I am probably going to burn it maybe halfway, the next one, and then put the rest of it in melts, like make wax melts out of it. And if that still has kind of a burned, schmutzy smell to it, I will turn the rest of them into wax melts. This is just the most amazing fragrance. It smells exactly like the orange frosting from the Pillsbury orange rolls. Oh my gosh, so delicious. Spread on top of some kind of baked dough or, you know, warm cookie. That's what it smells like to me. It's just fabulous. I have several of these. This is hoard worthy, 100%. And so, yeah, if I can't burn this without it getting all, you know, schmutzy like that and bad smelling, burn smelling in the wax, I'm just going to turn them into wax melts and deal with it that way. I think that'll be fine. I will love this and enjoy it that way. I, you know, wish they would fix it, but, you know, in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy it anyway. Next one that I have is from that same collection. It was this just in, the chocolate grams This one, same thing. I started to have like schmutzy, burned, smelling wax. And you see I have a little bit of it on the side there. And this got really puny, nubby wicks. And actually, you can see my wick started to move. So I got really kind of afraid of that one. So I actually put this on the warming plate. Had it on there for a few days and enjoyed it that way. So same thing with this. I mean, I might put it in a candle crock or in a warming plate for this one after halfway through. But this was just lovely. In the beginning, when I did my initial review of this, I said I couldn't smell enough chocolate in it. As we got further down in the wax, it came out more. The other thing is I wonder if these have to cure longer than they are because, you know, these came out pretty quickly after they were poured. I don't know. I'm just having a hypothesis here. I don't know if they'll just get deeper fragrance if I leave some of them alone for a little while. I don't know, but it's a lovely, cozy, warm, delicious graham cracker with a hint of chocolate in the background. It'd be nicer if the chocolate was more pronounced, but this was really, really nice. I have one more in my collection and I'm gonna enjoy that one. Okay, so I have two more here for candles. I have this sugared snickerdoodle with the wax there, and it says warm spices, creamy vanilla, and sugared musk. This was just lovely, yummy, yummy deliciousness. This burns pretty good. It smells a little bit burned at the bottom, but you know, for the most part, this was delicious. I do have one more. I picked it up for Candle Day, so really enjoyed that one. This I just finished. It's the Perfect Christmas. But you can see, I called it. I was like, I'm done. You know, I had to cotton ball this twice, tried to clean up the schmutzy wax. It was fantastic, but I think it's the vanilla in here. It's unfortunate. This might be another one that after halfway through goes on the warming plate because the fragrance is just so beautiful. The scent notes are fresh cut pine, cinnamon, sugar, and toasted marshmallow. If you don't know, I am allergic to pine, like real pine trees, but so far the pine scents that Bath and Body Works uses is not bothering me as long as it's not like a fresh balsam, you know, where that's the only note in the candle. This one did not bother me at all. I smelled so much of that marshmallow, cinnamon sugar note on this. Oh, it was just lovely. I love it. I will buy this again next year and really enjoy it. But again, you know, I probably, if I start to notice that schmutzy, yucky, dirty wax, I will put it on a warmer and finish it that way. Okay, I had to move some stuff out of the way. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have some soaps here. I don't know if this is all the soaps. You know, sometimes, you know, I've got 2 bathrooms and then the kitchen. And, you know, there's 4 adults living in here. And you just never know. Somebody might have just thrown it out and, you know, changed it out because they know where the soap is. And God knows Mama loves soap. So they know exactly where to find them. All right. So first one we went through is this Vampire Blood, Red Berries, Night Blooming Jasmine, and Petrifying Plum. Love this. I thought there was 2. Yes, there were 2. I would stock up next year. These are fantastic. I'd love to find these for 75% off, but alas, no stores around me have them anyway. So everybody loved that one. My husband said, get more of those next year. So I will be on the hunt for those. I grabbed this afternoon apple picking. This is probably one of my favorites. Crisp apple, succulent pear, and cinnamon. I love anything apple. We used up this energy. It's the orange oil and ginger oil. That's what it basically says here, and it's made with essential oils. This is fantastic. I love this scent and have a few more of those. Let's see. I grabbed a strawberry pound cake. Scent notes say fresh strawberries, golden shortcake, and whipped cream. Love that one. Vanilla Cloud. That says whipped vanilla, apple blossom, and sandalwood. My son used up the Sweater Weather. I am not a fan. Sage, eucalyptus, and fresh woods, but he likes it for his bathroom, so that's nice. And then we used up this Winter Spiced Orange, Fir Balsam, and Clove Buds. The final one was the funniest one, I think, is this Coconut Lime Verbena. This I've had for a while. says island blend of zesty lime, lemon verbena, and coconut water. So my husband is not a fan of this deep cleansing soap. He calls it pepper flakes. I have no idea. I don't know. He doesn't like the gritty formula of it. And I brought this with us to Florida and put it in our bathroom when we were using it, and brought it home with us. And we had about a little bit less than half left. And when we ran out of the soap in our bathroom, I put this in there, and he goes, oh my gosh, I hated that soap. And I'm like, well, let's use it up. I don't care. The faster it gets used up, the faster we can change to something else. I think he was using like 16 pumps of this soap at a time just to get rid of it. He was like, I don't like it. So yeah, I made the poor man use the soap. But anyway, it's gone. It worked. He was probably dumping. I said, I don't care. You want to dump it down the sink? I don't want to know. Let's just pretend we used up the soap and move on. So we used it up and we're done. So that'll do it for today's Bath and Body Works video on all my empties for Bath and Body Works. If you're interested, there will be another video on all of my wax that I used up. I have stuff on quite the container of the wax, but I wanted to separate them because it's getting a little long. So I'm going to separate the two. I'm going to wear the same shirt, so you'll see the same shirt if you watch both videos. The second part of this video, part number 2, stay tuned, you'll see that will be uploaded as well, but I just thought it'd be easier to separate these two. Let me know in the comments section down below, what was your favorite candle or anything that I purchased here? Any of the hand soap, candle, you know, whatever. What was your favorite of the fall and winter season? And I look forward to talking with you in the comment section down below. Bye, everybody.